Welcome back to Rare Gameroom Gaming, where we dive deep into the history of the classics that helped shape the gaming world we know today. In this episode, we're hitting the field for one of the most legendary sports games ever made, Tecmo Bowl on the original Nintendo. This wasn't just another football game. This was the title that set the stage for how console sports games would be played for decades. So, grab your controller, get your team ready, and let's take a deep dive into the history, the legacy, and some little-known facts about Tecmo Bowl. Before Tecmo Bowl ever took the field, we have to go back to the company that made it all possible, Tecmo. Founded in Japan back in 1967, Tecmo actually started out as a supplier of cleaning equipment before diving into video games in the late 1970s. By the time the early 1980s rolled around, Tecmo had already made a name for itself in the arcade scene, with hits like Bomb Jack, Rygar, and Ninja Gaiden. These early titles showcase Tecmo's knack for fluid controls, sharp graphics, and catchy music, qualities that would carry over into Tecmo Bowl. The development team behind the game included Keiji Yamagishi, who composed that unforgettable football theme music that still gets stuck in players' heads to this day. Tecmo's programming team worked hard to bring the feel of American football to both arcades and home consoles. No small task for a Japanese developer at the time. Believe it or not, Tecmo Bowl didn't start on the original Nintendo. It actually began life as an arcade game in 1987. This version featured an impressive dual-monitor setup. One screen showed a zoomed-in view of the action, while the other gave players a wider view of the field. The arcade version allowed up to 4 players to join in, with 2 on each team, which made it an early example of multiplayer sports gaming on a big scale. The graphics were colorful, the action was fast-paced, and the game had that perfect balance between realism and fun that made it easy to pick up and play. The arcade version didn't have official NFL licensing yet, but it was clear Tecmo had something special on its hands. The popularity of this version led Tecmo to bring the game to home consoles, and that's where things really took off. When Tecmo Bowl hit the original Nintendo in 1989, it changed sports gaming forever. This was the first console football game to feature real NFL players, thanks to a licensing deal with the NFL Players Association. That meant you could actually play as real stars like Joe Montana, Lawrence Taylor, and Bo Jackson, although the teams themselves weren't officially named after the real NFL franchises, only their cities. Despite the limited hardware of the Nintendo, Tecmo managed to create smooth, fast-paced gameplay that captured the spirit of football in a way no one had done before. The overhead view was simple but effective, and the play-calling system, where players could choose from 4 offensive or defensive plays, gave the game strategic depth while keeping it accessible. And let's not forget Bo Jackson, arguably the most overpowered character in video game history. His speed and strength made him practically unstoppable, and to this day, fans still reference Bo Jackson runs as a meme in the gaming and sports communities. Tecmo Bowl's so great was how it found the perfect balance between arcade action and strategy. Players didn't need to memorize dozens of plays or spend hours learning controls. You picked a play, hit the button, and the game delivered fast, exciting football action every single time. The passing mechanics were smooth, tackles felt satisfying, and each team had distinct strengths and weaknesses. This gave Tecmo Bowl a personality that went beyond just being a sports game. It had character. Even today, fans run tournaments and leagues using the original Nintendo version, with people still debating the best teams and play combinations decades later.
Ready, down, put.
Play Tecmo Metal version.
When it was released, Tecmo Bowl received strong reviews across the board. Magazines like Nintendo Power and GamePro praised it for its gameplay depth, crisp animation, and how it captured the feeling of watching a real football game on TV. Sales-wise, Tecmo Bowl was a hit. It sold over 500,000 copies in the United States alone, which was a major success for a sports title on the original Nintendo. It helped Tecmo cement itself as one of the leading third-party developers of the era, right alongside companies like Capcom and Konami. Of course, Tecmo didn't stop there. The success of Tecmo Bowl led to a full-blown series that would span multiple generations. In 1991, Tecmo released Tecmo Super Bowl for the original Nintendo, and this time, they secured full licensing from both the NFL and the NFL Players Association. That meant real teams, real logos, and real players, the first game ever to include both. Tecmo Super Bowl improved on everything from the first game. More plays, season mode, and stat tracking. Many fans actually consider it one of the best football games ever made, even better than some of the modern Madden titles. After that came Tecmo Super Bowl 2, special edition on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Followed by Tecmo Super Bowl 3, Final Edition. Each new game tried to build on the original formula while keeping that classic Tecmo gameplay intact. In Japan, the Super Famicom version retained all the core gameplay, but featured a few visual and roster differences, catering to the Japanese audience's growing interest in American football during the early 1990s. When you think about football video games, Tecmo Bowl stands as one of the most influential. Back then, other football titles like 10-Yard Fight and John Elway's Quarterback tried to capture the same energy, but couldn't quite match Tecmo's perfect balance of simplicity and fun. Even modern games like Madden NFL owe a lot to Tecmo Bowl. The idea of choosing plays, reading defenses, and having unique player stats all started here. Some fans still argue that Tecmo Bowl has more personality and fun factor than modern realistic simulators, and it's hard to disagree. It's even inspired fan remakes and ROM hacks, with modders updating Tecmo Bowl rosters every NFL season, so fans can keep playing with current players on the old Nintendo hardware. While Tecmo Bowl didn't directly spawn any movies, anime, or comic adaptations, its cultural impact can't be overstated. The game has been referenced countless times in pop culture, from comedy sketches and YouTube parodies to even Family Guy and Robot Chicken jokes. Bo Jackson's legendary status in Tecmo Bowl became such a phenomenon that ESPN and NFL Network have run entire segments about it.
Your squad on Tecmo Bowl.
Obviously, everybody wants to play with Bo Jackson.
Of course,
to get
that
the
was
Raiders,
like cheating.
49ers as well, but underrated one was definitely the Giants. Playing Lawrence Taylor, man, you can have like 55.
Athletes themselves have paid tribute to it. Some NFL players, including Patrick Mahomes and Reggie Bush, have talked about playing Tecmo Bowl growing up, and how it shaped their love for football and gaming. That kind of legacy goes far beyond the pixels. Even decades later, Tecmo Bowl continues to be celebrated as a timeless classic. It has appeared in collections, re-releases, and emulation platforms. It's often cited in top 100 games of all time lists, and retro gaming communities still host tournaments dedicated solely to it. For a game from 1989, that's saying something. It didn't just help define sports gaming, it invented what sports gaming could be. Every time you play a football game today, there's a little bit of Tecmo Bowl in its DNA. And that's the story of Tecmo Bowl on the original Nintendo, a game that took the spirit of football, simplified it into pure fun, and left a lasting mark on gaming history. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or just love great retro games, Tecmo Bowl remains one of the all-time greats. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. It really helps Rare Gameroom Gaming grow and keeps you in the loop for future videos. Let us know down in the comments your favorite memories with Tecmo Bowl, maybe who your go-to team was, or if you've ever pulled off a legendary Bo Jackson run. And tell us what game you'd like to see us cover next. If you're not subscribed yet, click our profile picture right here to join the Rare Gameroom family, or click one of the videos on screen to keep watching more classic gaming history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.